Hi everyone, this is the live lesson makeup for today, which is Tuesday, November 3rd. Today we are learning about verbs and past tense. So if you missed live class today, you need to be watching this whole entire video. Okay, so our goal for today is I can write verbs in the past tense. So what we're going to do today is we'll have a greeting and check-in. Then we'll learn and do some vocabulary. Then we will learn about past tense. We will do some practicing, and then you have an assignment. So for our greeting today, I want to know, what is one thing you like to do? Do you like to play games, watch TV, talk with your friends, hang out with your friends? What do you like to do? Maybe you like to sleep in, eat ice cream. What do you like to do? So we are learning about verbs today, and yesterday you did an activity on verbs, but all of those things that you like to do, those are verbs, like sleep, eat, talk, watch, hang out, all of those things like play, those are all verbs. Those are all things you do, so they are verbs. So in your word wall slides, we are adding a new word to our word wall. We're adding verbs. The definition is a word that shows action. So this is the what's happening part of the sentence. Remember when we learned about sentences, we talked about that sentences have two parts. They have the who or the what, and then you have what's happening. So the verbs are like the what's happening part of the sentence. So here in this picture, we have lots of different examples like batting, hitting, walking, waving, running, writing, climbing, reading, sitting, standing, clapping, dancing, hopping, catching, crawling, hugging, winking, skating, spinning, sleeping, eating, all those things that you do, those are verbs. So, in your word wall slides, you need to add this slide. At the top, it should say verbs, and then the definition, a word that shows actions, and then you need to add a picture. So, open up your ELD word wall slides and add this in. If you need to take a screenshot to finish working on this you can. And then we are going to add another word to our word wall, so don't close up those slides yet. Now we're adding the word past tense. Past tense. So past tense is a way to write your verbs so that you show they happened in the past. Like yesterday, last year, 2 years ago, a long time ago, last week. All those times happened in the past. So you need to add the word, past tense, the definition, and then add a picture to your slides for past tense. If you need to know what your slides need to look like, and if you're like, what do these look like again? You can go into our Schoology course. At the top of the Schoology course, in materials, you will see word wall. This is our Schoology course. You'll see word wall. So you can go in there, you can click on it, and then you'll see what your slides should look like. And if you haven't made your slides, you need to make them and share them with me so you can get points for that assignment. And so here you can see all the words that we've had so far this unit. So we had a title slide, we had our immigration vocab, we had adjective, and now we're adding verbs in past tense. So this is what your slide should look like. Each word needs the word, the definition. Some words need example sentences, and then other words don't, and then all words need a picture. So if you need help with that, or if you haven't finished that, there is a link in Schoology that will show you a video for how to get this done. So This is what your slides should look like. So we just added verbs and past tense. So let's talk a little bit more specifically about past tense verbs. What are they? How do you make them? So to make a verb past tense, most verbs you just add ed to the end to make it in the past tense. So like talk becomes talked, right? Watch becomes watched. Laugh becomes laughed. Bump becomes bumped. Move becomes moved, right? In this picture here, you can see it says all regular verbs add ed in the simple past tense. So he played football last Sunday. He cooked lunch last week, right? So these are things that happened in the past. They happened yesterday, last week, last year, a long time ago. Anything that happened, like already has happened, that's past tense. What other ideas of verbs can you change that add an ed to them? So, what's tricky about English is that we always have things that don't follow the rules. So, we have irregular past tense verbs. They're irregular because they don't follow the rules. That means they don't have an ed. They have something different. They completely change. So, if it doesn't end in an ed, it's irregular. And these are words you just kind of have to memorize. You have to memorize what they change into and how to spell them. So the word are, like they are happy, becomes were. They were happy. Is becomes was. He is funny becomes he was funny. Run becomes ran. Know becomes knew. Eat becomes ate. Here we have lots of other examples that you can see. So the green is present and then the red is past tense. So sit, sat, make, made, go, went, teach, taught, hit, hit, break, broke, know, knew, stand, stood, hear, heard. So this is a really good picture if it's that can help you out if you are needing some help with the assignment or if you just can't remember. Take a screenshot of this slide right here. Take a screenshot during the video. These slides are also posted on Schoology because this will help you with your assignment today. So let's quick review. Past tense happened in the past. Most of the time, you add an ed. Just add an ed to the end. When you can't add an ed to the end, it's irregular, and you just kind of have to memorize it. So this picture will help you with those irregulars, remembering what they are and how to spell them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of practice. We are going to practice on a Jamboard. We just have 5 slides to do on the Jamboard. So we're going to open up the link to the Jamboard in Schoology. Then you need to go through the slides and complete the 5 activities. Write your answers in a sticky note or on a text box. And please do not move or delete anyone else's work. So when you click on the Jamboard, it'll look like this. Let's get to the first slide. So it'll look like this. So we have those same directions here, and then we have 5 activities to do. Go through and answer the questions. What is a verb? Look at your word wall slides if you need some help. So then add a sticky note. It looks like this over here. Type in your answer and click save to post it. What are some examples of verbs? What is an example of a past tense verb? Make these verbs into the past tense. And then the last one is write a sentence with a verb in the past tense. So in live class, we did this together. Now since you're not a live class, you'll kind of need to do this by yourself. So I will be looking at it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And then the last thing for today is our assignment. So your assignment today is to really work with and practice using your verbs and your past tense verbs. So we have a worksheet. It looks like this in in Schoology. It's called Verbs and Past Tense Verbs. So you need to move this worksheet from Schoology to Notability. You need to answer all these questions. Use this video and the slides to help you. Look at the pictures, use your word wall, use your resources to help you get this done. This worksheet will help you on the test tomorrow. You can use it on the test tomorrow. So get it done. It will help you. So answer all the questions. All the questions are from today's lesson. Like I said, if you need a reminder, the slides and a video lesson are in Schoology. And then submit to Schoology when you are done for a grade. And that's all we have today. So work on the Jamboard, get some practice in. I'll look at your answers and let you know how you do. If you have any questions, let me know about the Jamboard. And then you're working on this assignment. And then you need to turn it in. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can always email me, show up to office hours. But we have a test tomorrow, so get this done as soon as possible. I'll see you later.